Poverty is not just meant towards poor people. According to Anup Shah on March 24, 2013, from the article Causes of Poverty, almost half the world, over 3 billion people, live on less than $2.50 a day. Poverty is caused by many issues around the world, and it can lead to devastating effects. But low-class people are not the only ones in poverty. Many issues around the world cause poverty. According to the Business Dictionary of 2013, poverty is a condition where people's basic needs for food, clothing, and shelter are not being met. Poverty is generally of two types. Absolute poverty is synonymous with destitution and occurs when people cannot obtain adequate resources to support a minimum level of physical health. Absolute poverty means about the same everywhere and can be eradicated as demonstrated by some countries. Relative poverty occurs when people do not enjoy a certain minimum level of living standards as determined by a government that vary from country to country, sometimes within the same country. Relative poverty occurs everywhere. It is said to be increasing and may never be eradicated. A few of the issues around the world include structural adjustments and unemployment. Structural adjustments have resulted in many cutbacks in health and education. Healthcare has taken the majority of cutbacks as a result of poverty. Hospitals, nursing homes, and other facilities used for patients that need extra help have cut back their resources and gone to cheaper routes. This may result in low-quality care for patients. If these facilities aren't able to provide high-quality care, then it will end up looking bad and causing the facility to lose incoming patients if they hear bad results. Not only has healthcare taken cutbacks, but the educational setting has also. Schools have had to cut back on how much they spend on things, so this could affect the way children learn. Not being able to buy certain books or programs to further education can cause children to miss out on great opportunities to better themselves in the educational setting. School lunches have also had to make a change because of these cutbacks. We're now seeing cheaper menus, but is that really a healthy decision for children and young adults? Along with structural adjustments, unemployment also causes poverty. Many people live in poverty because they are unable to find a job that pays a living wage, or to find one at all. There are too many people needing work that isn't available. Without any income, a person cannot fulfill their basic needs, therefore they enter into poverty. With low or no wages, these people will have less access to health, education, and other services. They may even have problems of hunger or malnutrition. Poverty is caused by many issues around the world, and it can lead to devastating effects. Poverty can have numerous effects all over the world. One effect may be homelessness. Without a sufficient income to support themselves, people may lose their homes. As a result of no incoming money, their homes may also become run down because they're not able to keep maintenance up. Also, if they can't make payments, they may get so far behind and get evicted. If they have no money to find another place to live, this will result in homelessness. Another effect caused by poverty is world hunger. Depending on what the climate is and where you are, agriculture can be greatly affected. It may be great in some places, but in others it may be needed so much because of the amount of people in that area that it may not do so well. Wasting food is a huge part of world hunger. There's so many places that take food for granted and don't think about all of the people suffering. According to the National Student Campaign Against Hunger and Homelessness, for millions of people, the fight against hunger is a matter of life and death. 841 million people in the world do not have enough food to eat, including 153 million children under the age of 5 years. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations estimates that 6 million children die each year as a result of hunger and malnutrition. There is no other natural or man-made disaster that compares to the magnitude of devastation caused by world hunger. Devastating effects can take place after poverty strikes, but who's really in poverty? There are many stereotypes associated with poverty, but few actually know who's in it. The middle class is nearly almost gone. Either people in the middle class are now considered to be in high class, or they have fallen below into the low class. The middle class is America's workforce. They are America's taxpayers. Because of the rising cost of resources and products, the middle class is falling into the low class. A lot of jobs barely pay over minimum wage, and this is leading to poverty. On December 15, 2011, USA Today showed that people are squeezed by rising levels of cost, and a record number of Americans, almost 1 in 2, have fallen into poverty or are scraping by on earnings that classify them as low income. All in all, poverty is caused by many issues around the world, and it can lead to devastating effects. But low-class people are not the only ones in poverty. Let's end poverty. Together we can make a difference.